if I see Tom Holland in there or not. Oh my gosh, you do. Today we'll be taking a look at the new Anakin Skywalker from Target.
Sean Solo 8.
Hey, what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'll be going over another Star Wars The Black Series action figure review. Today we have Anakin Skywalker finally in this absolutely epic packaging. The only problem with this one is it is Target exclusive. Right off the bat, let me just show you how it is a retro package. Check that out. This is one of two of the only Clone Wars packages that I have, but you can see it's absolutely retro. It's absolutely awesome. I highly recommend this figure already before even opening him because he is going to be so hard to find. So definitely don't leave this guy behind, guys. In this video, we'll be playing with a bunch of battle droids and trying to get some cool poses out of this guy, and we'll definitely check that out. On the bottom, you can see it says 50th Lucasfilm Ltd. You can see a picture from Anakin in the Clone Wars. On the back, it says Anakin Skywalker, the Clone Wars, and you can see the timeline of 50 years celebration that they've been packaging for us lately. But without further ado, thanks for checking out today's video, and let's take a closer look at Anakin Skywalker. Boom! Anakin Skywalker's out of his package, and I did have a little bit of trouble standing him on here with the rotating table. It always happens with some figures, so I just put this NECA stand on his feet, and he stands perfectly, and it looks pretty cool. So in the future, I'm definitely going to be using the turntable with the NECA stand to help out with some more poses. But this is just a straight-up pose. I just also wanted to point out he does have the scar on his face, so this is after he fought Asajj Ventress. If you haven't seen that old Clone Wars show on Disney Plus, you definitely want to check it out. But overall, he looks awesome. And one of the funny things that I read online today is how his head mold looks like Tom Holland. So I'm gonna pop that off and put it on Spider-Man if it's possible. But do you guys think he looks like Tom Holland? Definitely. That's super, super funny. They could definitely use that head mold over at Marvel. And here's Anakin holding his lightsaber with both hands. He can definitely do that. It looks really cool, but his ankle is definitely loose. I don't know if your guys' ankles are loose, but AJ pointed that out to me over on Twitter, but he is for sure loose. And here's Anakin showing off a little bit of his flexibility with the lightsaber behind his back, like when he was about to fight Count Dooku, but obviously he wasn't in this outfit. But flexibility, yeah, excellent. This figure is really, really good. And here's Anakin just in a normal standing position with his lightsaber in his belt. So yeah, that does come off. The blade is removable. The figure looks awesome. There isn't any more accessories other than that. It would have been nice at that price point if they would have given us some more, but you know, the fabric, everything else on this figure is just spot on. I know everybody is more than happy to get their hands on this guy. Well, let's get him off the turntable and then let's take a closer look. Here's another look at Anakin causing complete chaos with Rex and Ahsoka and a bunch of battle droids, but I actually love this. It took me a long time to set this all up, so let me just lift up the camera and show you guys around a little bit. Here's a shot from above my desk, and I really like going down towards Rex's level and seeing the battle droid, him shooting the battle droid, coming up behind, right through this guy, shooting him. Absolutely epic. And of course, Anakin in battle position, doing a forced choke on this battle droid, if he can choke him. And then there's two other droids coming in hot. You see Ahsoka impaling that poor battle droid back there. But overall, super, super cool. Really, really pleased. Let me give you guys a close-up of the all-new Anakin Skywalker. Okay, now that I've had my fun, let's take a closer look at Anakin. I did show you his lightsaber disassembles before, and of course, it's the same as all his other ones, as you'd expect. So definitely cool feature to have. Anakin has to have a lightsaber, you know. When you go close up on this guy, though, it is definitely really cool. Way better than the photographs show. And of course, you can see the scar on his face that Ventress gave him in the original Clone Wars anime that you can see now on Disney Plus. The hair color looks absolutely great, man. Really digging how well Hasbro has done. You can see the pockets on his belt. This is soft rubber, and of course he also comes with cloth underneath. He does have a peg hole on his belt for his lightsaber. And of course the detail in his neck looks really good too. This is a softer plastic, and it's actually layered on top, so maybe one day we're gonna get a Padawan Black Series. I bet you we will with this suit underneath. Wouldn't doubt it for a minute. He has beautiful pinless arms, and you can see this right here where he got his arm chopped off. It's really cool. Would have been nice if they added a little bit of paint in the wrist there. The boots are the same as the Revenge of the Sith Anakin, and of course underneath he's just got his cool groovy setup going on. These are soft rubber and they move around, and you know what's cool is they actually swivel. Check that out. It'd be cool if they could do that to the kneecaps on the clones, because you'll be able to get them in a lot more poses, which is really cool. Anakin looks down about that far and only looks up about that high. There is lots of emotion in that head, and of course there's also movement in his neck, which is sweet. So both pieces articulate, which is great. You can really get him in some cool looking poses. His arms pop up really good on this one, and of course they do rotate 360, and also, like I was saying earlier, these shoulder pads actually have their own articulation also. There is a swivel in the elbow, and it pops up to about right there. There is a twist in the waist, but there isn't much crunch for him at all in there. Anakin does the splits to about right there. He kicks up about that high, kicks back about that far. He's got double jointed pinned knees, upper swivel cut, and also a rocker on the foot with a hinge. Okay, don't panic. I know Anakin doesn't have his head, but as you can see, when I popped it off, it's just on this little joint on here, and you can see it does twist side to side to give you an idea what that's like. And on the inside, you can see the peg in there, way deep in there. But basically, the reason why I did that, I've seen a lot of talk online lately about how this head would look really good on Peter Parker for a Tom Holland head mold. So let me see the closest I can get this. Now, I'm sure there's some people out there that probably have the skills to do this, but I don't. But let's get an idea here. Probably be better from this side, huh? If you can imagine it without the scar. How can I get that? Where it's a... But what do you guys think? It looks creepy. That's for sure. I don't know if I see Tom Holland in there or not. Oh my gosh, you do. So he definitely could be Peter Parker. That is insane. Absolutely crazy. Let me know in the comments below if anybody's ever figured that out, but it definitely looks like if you can pull this out with maybe some pliers, you can get that on there. Yeah, I just tried with some pliers, and I don't want to damage the neck on mine. I'm sure maybe if you applied some heat, you could probably get it done. But yeah, it just snaps right in. So yeah, they're definitely going to be reusing this body in the future. But I think this Anakin is absolutely epic and highly recommended. So if you guys see him on the shelf, definitely don't leave him sitting there, unless you want to leave them for the next fans. But check out one of the videos up on the screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one.